Sway.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Mythic, and I'm coming at you with a new video. And in this video, I'm going to be going over 5 tips to make you a better Bangalore player in Apex Legends. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and flash my stats up on the screen on the from the game and from the Apex tracker, so you guys can see, like what top percentage I am for her. She is my main right now. I used to main Pathfinder. I have almost 3,800 kills on Pathfinder, and then I switched to Bangalore, and I have almost 3K on her. And then I have 1,000 on some other characters. But yeah, so let's just get into these tips. So first tip is you need to learn how to use your smoke. The smoke can be used offensively and defensively. The best way to use it defensively is to use it as cover, but not for you to hide in. Your main thing is for you to run, smoke, and then try and run and do a zigzag pattern through it. So say I need to get from point A to point B, smoke, zigzag through it, and then boom, get to the other side where the cover's at. You're good. To use it offensively, make sure your whole team has digis. Smoke, run in, hope they don't have digis, and go from there. Obviously, if everybody's got digi threats, you can see through the smoke and you'll be able to take them out pretty quick. That was first tip. Number 1 rule, know how to use that. Number 2, know how to use her ultimate both defensively and offensively again. Offensively, basically what I like to do is just if they're in a building and they're trying to get away, the whole point of my ult is to keep them from getting away. So throw it down if you think they're about to dip out of that building. That means if they do dip, they're getting caught in the ult. If they don't dip, they're stuck in the building. You know exactly where they are. Now to use it defensively is if, say you're the team that's in the building, go ahead and drop it, and they're either going to rush you, and you know they're going to rush, and you can expect it, or they'll stay back, and you can get what you got to get done. It's a iffy situation. You got to know when to use it. Usually I just pop it and hope for the best. And it usually ends up working out. So yeah, that's tip number 2. Tip number 3, you need to know how to use her passive offensively and defensively. Here's what I'm going to tell you. To use it offensively, which a lot of people don't do, they like to use it defensively. Try and get your shots in, crack them if you need to, get their shields knocked off, get them down a little bit more than that, and then you'll just use that because they're already shooting at you. What I like to do, and I play on Xbox, the controls are different for everything, but I like to A, so I'll sprint forward, A, which is jump, and then B, which is slide, and then jump, and then that'll catch them off guard because you're coming at them at a high rate of speed. You're going to jump, and then you're going to go high, and then you're going to drop low from the slide, then you're going to jump up again. Sorry, I just hit my mic because I'm an idiot. And you're going to catch them off guard. So to use that offensively, really your whole tactic there is if you have the health. If you don't have the health, don't push it. If you do have the health and know you're going to win this fight, if you push right then and there, rush, push it, you're going to get the speed. They're going to freak out and not know what's going on because she does move really fast, and it's kind of hard to keep up with her when she, is all up in your face, especially with close quarters combat. Now, for defense, I usually just use it to get from cover to cover. If I'm trying to get an angle and trying to find a way to make this an offensive position, usually cover to cover, smoke, do the zigzag like I pointed out in tip number 1. And really, you can use it to get away. Trust me, you can use it to get away. You'll book it. But if they have an Octane, it's over with because that Octane's going to catch up to you because your passive does not last as long as his tactical. So the whole point there is to try and do that. If you can get away, awesome. If you can't, try and go for cover. But just know how to use her passive both defensively and offensively. For tip number 4, you need to know your own play style and how to use her kit. My suggestion: take you and take a friend or two, hop into the firing range, have them pick their ideal loadout, you pick up your ideal loadout, and just 1v2 them until you actually get them. Now, your friends might suck, so you might get it first try. If that's the case, you might want to do it a few more times. But just work around with her kit and see the different ways you can use it and figure out what's good for you. Obviously, as Bangalore, a lot of people want to use an SMG and a shotgun just because you can put digis on those and you can see straight through the smoke. Fair enough. To be honest, my favorite gun in the game is the Volt, and my favorite secondary in the game is the Wingman, so I'm kind of set with that. Although I never use digis, I prefer to use iron sights on both of them, and I just can see through the smoke. Not see through the smoke, but I can figure out where they are, because most of the time if you smoke them, they're just going to stand in it. Sometimes they do run away, but most of the time they'll just stand in it. But you need to figure out your loadout, and I think that's a tip for every legend, is to know your loadout and know how to use the guns that you want to use. And just hop into the firing range and practice with them. And tip number 5 is know how to use it around your team. The ult does, affect your team. So if you pop your ult, let them know, hey, this is my ult. It's not going to hurt you, but you're going to get stunned. Let them know that. If you smoke, hey, I'm popping smoke. If you can't see, go around. Or I'm popping smoke. If you need to heal, heal. Or run while you can. Give them the pointer saying, hey, this is what's going on. I've seen too many times, and I've done it a few times myself, where I've thrown my ult, say Kings Canyon on the top of Market. Thrown my ult, it comes down, it hits the team, it hits the enemy, also hits me and my teammates. Enemy just happens to recover a bit quicker because they were on the other side of the ult that exploded first, and I wasn't. So, therefore, they recovered more quickly, were able to push us, got the squad wipe. One guy got all the squad, got everybody in the squad, killed us, boom, game over. So just, you need to figure out how to use the tac and the ult as part of a team, and you need to have teamwork and know how the other how your other teammates work. If they're randoms, just kind of pay attention, watch how they play. They want to go, they want to sit in the spot, they want to rush every fight, stuff like that. You just got to pay attention to the little details. But yeah, I know that was a short video. Hopefully you guys like it. I'm going to leave you with the rest of this gameplay. We did end up losing this game, unfortunately, but I think I got some few good shots off and stuff like that. But I'm going to leave you with the rest of the gameplay. If you guys liked it, leave a like. If you want to see more tip videos, I can do some tip videos on other legends as well. And yeah, subscribe for more content. Comment down below if you like this kind of video, just so I know. And I'll catch you next one. Peace, guys.